Legend of Total War here with part 72 of my Stainless Steel 6.4 Pure-Hearted Crusader States Let's Play campaign. Previously, we've just been buying territory from whoever we can buy it off, so we bought a plagued Naples, so I used the fact that the plague was going on to assume that the value of the city was low, and bought it at a reasonable price of 50,000 florins, which at this rate will take 50 turns for it to make the money back, but that's largely due to plague. Once the plague goes away, we'll likely make 2 or 3 times the amount of money. Not to mention we also got a Master Thieves Guild here, which would have increased our income 3 or 4,000 globally. Anyway, let's start building. So, Jerusalem can build. Let's have a look. There's not really a whole lot of stuff that we can build that's going to increase the value of the city at this point. A lot of the stuff is kind of not that good. Because what I really need is more money. I mean, having more law in the city is kind of pointless. And we could increase the barracks, but again, that's not essential. It's kind of expensive. What I really need to be doing is increasing money. The only thing I can think to increase money would be, stuff that's going to increase population growth. None of this stuff. Oh well. Let's go for this. I don't know if I really want to keep an inn here just yet. Could build the cathedral. Alright, let's go with the cathedral and try and get it to huge cathedral or whatever. Antioch, also a huge city. So this one here, that actually increases trade, but by how much? Decent amount. So we'll go back to Jerusalem. Crap. Because this will need to be built first. That'll increase tradable goods. Alexandria is fairly close to growing. We just need to keep building these things up. And it would be good if he doesn't die. It's probably not going to make it. We need someone with higher chivalry to get here. Not much to build. That just means that these settlements that aren't building anything are essentially just giving me free money. But it's not like they're completely finished. There's no building here that has built everything that they need, because they haven't been built a huge city yet. So probably Jerusalem might be the first to do it. Maybe. Alright, so where's my king? He's down here, giving population to Athens. After that, we'll move him to Nicaea. That's right, we can move him there. This guy's got dread, so he's not really much use to us in that regard. But maybe I'll send him over to the frontier, up this way. Have I moved all these guys? Nope, let's do that. It just looks so much better for us if the fog of war is gone. I mean, we don't have to do it, it's not essential. I've already built the watchtower there.
Of course, Seigneur.
I mean, it only costs 200, so it's really not a big expense. I mean, for us to be able to see everything that's in our domain, I think is quite good. I really want to get someone to Basra. Maybe if I train someone at Ahvaz, maybe he'll have the skills required to grow this. Oh, he'll need quite a lot of chivalry. Well, whatever. Okay, let's move on. No one seems to be declaring war on us. So in regard to the Mongols, I mean, we could fight them, and we'd get a few wins. But whilst they're still getting reinforcements, what's the point? No. A bit of experience is not that valuable. So Naples is still got plague, but that's fine. Once the plague's over, it'll make a lot of money. I'm sure of that. Now what? Okay, so I've got nearly 300,000. Well, let's firstly continue building the watchtowers. We're not done yet. This guy's almost done here. Just needs one over here, and then he's done.
An honor. Of course, Seigneur. Setting a vigilant watch here. En route, Seigneur.
This guy's almost finished.
Setting a vigilant watch here.
I could probably use one up here as well. Alright, let's build. Good to see settlements growing. This guy doesn't need to stay there. We can probably move him out. Probably move him to Basra. Because he's not too old. But he's only got 3 chivalry, which isn't a lot. Is there maybe somewhere else that's closer to it? Okay, Tabriz is closer, so we'll send him there. As in, it's closer to getting what's required.
No further today, mon roi.
I should have maybe destroyed them. Yeah, because they're cutting off trade in this area.
Moving to engage the enemy.
I kind of figured that might happen.
The day is lost. Seigneur.
So retrain them and hire a new one. And we'll just auto-resolve defeat them next time. Maybe under his leadership. Jeez, the amount of chivalry required to get this to bloody Citadel would be huge. Can't build anything there. Iconium, oh man, it's so close. Actually, this guy here, I'll send him to Iconium, because he will be able to finish that one off.
We can go no further today, mon roi.
There's a lot of settlements that have nothing left to build. Alright, so this is Zagreb. Let's go with the mining network. Could do some more money. Okay, this region's got one of those. That needs to go. There's Tarakan. Should be close to the bottom. There it is. Alright, good. So we've got 260,000 here. We're making a good amount of profit every turn. Let's buy some settlements. So let's have a look and see how Kiev is going with their cash. So looking at their financial situation, they've lost a lot of the money that we've given them. They were up to here like 2 or 3 turns ago. So they're probably down to about 30,000. So, I mean, that's not poor, but they'll probably look for another handout. So let's have a look. These 2 settlements down here are probably what I want to get next. So Kiev and Zitomir. See, that's got plagues. That one should be pretty cheap. So give me Kiev. Kiev will be quite expensive, and Zitomir. So they're actually considered poor now. by global standards. Alright, I want to pay... let me just see. Let's see about 100,000. So that's considered demanding, but it's not very demanding, so maybe just a little bit more to grease the wheels. So let's go with, it said 130,000. Still considered demanding. Alright, let's up the ante to 150,000. Here we have balance, but it's probably right on the edge. No harm in making the offer. They've accepted. So, the real reward there is Kiev. That's one shit settlement and one really good settlement taken from the Grand Duchy of Kiev, whatever the fuck they're called.
We have complaints with this plan. We accept. Goodbye.
Well, good. So, looking at Kiev, what did we gain? A Master Thieves Guild. That alone is worth 150,000, sort of. So if we look here, corruption's been falling. I think. Actually, we may need to refresh it. And we got Zotomir over here, which doesn't even have... Oh, it's got a Merchant's Guild. So that's okay, but it's not Master Merchant. But now that we've taken that off them, maybe they'll build another one, say, in Minsk. Thing is, their capital can't be bought. We'd have to take that by force. Oh, jeez, they almost made it to a huge city. It's alright. Alright, we need to get rid of some of these things, because they're just going to cost money.
Your will, mon roi. Your will, mon roi.
Drop the taxes there. So this settlement, they probably could have turned this into a large city if it wasn't for the plague. But, you know, it makes a bit of money, and it's not even trading with anyone yet. This is... Alright, yeah. It's making a decent amount of cash.
Seigneur. Oui.
Good, and we've still got a lot of money. Like, we didn't spend everything. But I'd like to leave a little bit in reserve. So it's the fastest way to conquer is by buying all their settlements at this stage. Okay, so let's move on to the next turn. Ah, I forgot to move them where needed. No. I don't care about that. That's not important to me at all. Okay, this guy needs to make his way to here. And good, that should get it to 19,000. Please the holiness, like I give a shit, but whatever.
Where shall we strike?
So I want you to just come to Belgrade for now, I guess.
Seigneur. Continuing tomorrow.
Okay, so Naples has no longer got the plague, and it's doubled its money. Now the thing is, the population here is so weak. As the, well, so low. Once the population increases, it'll be worth even more money. That's what I like about Medieval 2 and Rome 1. The income you make based on cities is based on population, not based on purely buildings, like in the later Total Wars. Doesn't make sense. Buildings don't produce money, it's people that do. Buildings are simply a place for people to make money. Alright, good. So we should be able to beat this.
We attack. God be praised.
And then we really don't need these forces anymore, so I'll disband them.
Oui, mon roi. Oui.
Okay, this army here is ready to go.
Ready and able.
Alright, on the boats. Unfortunately, these things are so expensive that it's going to cost us a fortune to upkeep them. But they're good, so whatever. We've got tons of money. And then let's sail them, I think, to Italy.
That's it.
They get free upkeep, so get some of those first. Okay, Athens grew. Excellent. Okay, that means he's no longer needed here. We should get him somewhere else. Well, where to? What about here? See, that's really a long way off. What do we need to do to sort of... It's not making very much trade. What's going on here? See, exporting with just one city, Athens. There doesn't seem to be any resources here. Maybe that's why it's not making much. Well, Athens will grow, so the exports will be able to make more money off of that. Forget the diplomat. Alright, I'm gonna take you. Hopefully there's a mercenary boat here. Yep. And hopefully we can grow this settlement.
Returning to dry land, Seigneur.
Don't need you. I don't think it'll be enough, but we'll give it a shot. He'll probably die of old age before then anyway.
Where shall we strike?
Alright, let's start building. Not much stuff to do there in Damascus. If we found a full chivalrous general, we could expand that to a huge city. So if I got the king back there, but the problem is how do we get someone to Damascus now? He's too old. It's too bad there isn't anything that provides a global bonus to public health or something. Constantinople is the only city so far that's been able to get itself to a huge city without the need of a chivalrous general. So let's build that up. That'll give us access to a whole new range of city buildings. And it'll just help the city make more money. The thing is, as it makes more money, that trade trickles off into other settlements and helps them to grow as well. So you can't just look at a settlement thinking, oh yeah, that's the only money it makes. That's not necessarily the case due to the dynamic trade system, because it imports and exports. Actually, that might be better off, because that way we can establish another trade route. As the thing is, those trade routes mean nothing if it's got nowhere to trade to. That's why it's cooperation between cities. Okay, Mashhad. Let's see, what are we going to do with you? Became a large city, so that's good. What are we going to do? Okay, we need the better troops from here. So don't worry about growing it so much, because if we get better troops, it'll be helpful against the Mongols. What else do we need? Okay, at Kaffa, let's see, how are we going to do this? Yeah, just go with farming. Visby, also go with farming. Uppsala, none of this stuff's important, just build whatever. Actually, that stuff's more important than that to begin with, I think. It's not likely going to come under siege at all, actually. Okay, so that's everything. And we make a 60,000 turn profit. 60,000 profit for this turn, I mean. Okay, build your watchtower there. And then I need you to go all the way back to Finland, because there's territory here we need to oversee. Looking for the guy that's out here, supposedly building watchtowers. Where is he? There he is.
Of course, Seigneur. Setting a vigilant
So there's
watch
still got a bit of
here.
work to do, but it's getting done.
With honor. Of course, Seigneur.
I should have enough money to actually buy some more territory off them, but I might actually go for Sicilian territory. Okay, let me just see here. The Pope's pretty happy with him. What about this city next? Actually, no, let's go for the cities that are larger. There's always a chance we get a Master Thieves Guild or something from them. And if we can get rid of that corruption even further, that's great. So if we have a look now, I think the base law, we can actually add it up. So if we go to Jerusalem, and we look at the actual law that it's got, so 85 law, and then we just add up all the law that's actually here represented, and we'll know how many, what the bonus is essentially. So we've got 20, nothing there, 25, 30, 45, so we've got essentially 8 Master Thieves or Master Assassins guilds throughout the Empire. So that's not too bad at all. Giving a plus 40% bonus to law to every single settlement. So even if... So every settlement has got a minimum of 40% law, regardless of how not built up it is. So it's got 70%. Oh, that's right, we need to deal with this.
Ready and able. Oui. And honor.
Okay, pushing that out of the way, increase the amount of money, but we need to, I think, get rid of it.
Seigneur.
But I'd rather not send him, I'd rather try and see if we can get a better general.
To battle it is then, mon roi.
See what depends on the role. Okay, we get an equal general, but he's young.
God be
So I'll
praised
send
for this victoire.
the troops back
Ready
to be
and able.
retrained. But this guy here, we'll send him on to another city to develop it. This, he should be able to develop that within his
Ready and
lifetime.
able.
So that'll be
En
good.
route, Seigneur.
And let's move on. Let me check this. I wonder if that was one of their forces that defected, or whether it just showed up there. It probably just showed up.
Order.
If I was to attack it, yeah, push it up to there. Maybe the Mongols will deal with it.
Victoire in your name, my lord.
So many armies. But I want my settlements back. They've held on to them for too long now. Doesn't matter, let's move on. Alright, we've got war with Kiev.
The
Ah,
enemy surround
well,
us.
yeah, actually, it is Duchy of Kiev. I don't want them taking Kiev, though. And I forgot to move this army that was over here. Where is it? Him. Oh shit, I was supposed to move him ages ago.
Of course, Seigneur. We can go no further today, mon roi.
Where's that guy up here? It's actually over here.
Mon roi.
He needs to get back to the city. We can probably defeat Kiev if we get there quickly.
Oui, mon roi.
Get to his army. Don't worry about the building watchtowers. It's not that important. Alright, we need troops. So let's get to training. Actually, let me just see that again. Unit pool at maximum. Alright, we'll just fucking fill it up so they can replenish the pool. Okay, now looking at Kiev, it's got a Master Thieves Guild here. I really do not want them to take this.
Will resolve our differences.
So we need to find a way to stop this.
Seigneur.
Should have. Oh, look at this. We've got a guy here.
And able.
They haven't built any siege equipment yet, so we've got time.
Oui.
Oh, Oh, motherfuckers. They caught us. That's bad. The thing is, I wasn't even...
We are disgraced.
Shit.
Beaten.
That's bad.
An honor.
Let's see if we can rely on someone else.
Orders.
Push that
To
back.
battle. For you, I look forward to fighting you.
Can probably just auto-resolve this.
Orders. Moving to engage the enemy.
Have to release him, of course.
Morois.
Get ourselves a new general. He needs to hurry up and get over here.
Will never see us here. The enemy will never see us.
Can't let Kiev fall.
Seigneur. Oui. Setting up a watchtower.
And at this settlement, we really can't produce anything other than siege weapons. Which is not really that useful to us just yet. At Kiev, we could have actually produced that. Those are good troops. Those would have eaten them right up. Okay, what else can we do?
Morois. Ja, mein Kaiser. Your will, Morois. To battle it is then, Morois.
What are these? Missile troops. Okay, I'm gonna fight this battle manually.
Stand honorably, men! Take up arms and march to battle!
And this should give us another general. Okay, let's take a defensive position. Let's see if they'll come to us. No, they won't. So that means we need to take an offensive position. And charge at them. There's a chance we'll lose because we don't have a general, and they do. Even though it says victory is a distinct possibility, we need to go up, run up a hill to fight them. But I've got more cavalry than they do. But I think their cavalry is slightly better. These are just Knights of Jerusalem. It all depends on who's going to use their cavalry better. Okay, they're sending him up against my general. We can't have that. I need my general to take out those Schüdbelish or whatever they're fucking called. The thing is, my infantry is better than theirs. I've got some good strong troops right here. Okay, you get over there. Okay, I want you to charge right into the back of this general. If we kill him, then the battle's easily won.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, that should have absolutely kicked their ass. That was a full-on charge right there. Looks like we're winning. Got the wrong units fighting these, but it's okay. My guys can still beat them, I think. Fuck
Grâce à
'em.
Dieu,
Good.
our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart. Our cowardly foe runs.
There's no point running them down apart from just getting experience, but at least we killed their general. So yeah, we got our Knights of Jerusalem a bit of experience. That'll make them slightly better.
All of Christendom will be all.
And that'll teach them to bloody ambush us.
Keeping the troops. Victoire in your name, my lord! Keeping the troops from enemy.
We can't quite get there in a single turn.
Find us here.
Actually, the cavalry might,
Wait. If it is
so we might be able to stop them.
Ready?
An order.
Wait.
And they're with the Teutonic Order, so the Teutons are probably gonna try and take a little bit. But it's good that we've got a war again. Something to do. Okay, at Skov, can we hire a new general? Not yet. What about over here? No, still not yet. That's okay, we can hire some other units then. I wouldn't worry about Novgorod, it's not under any threat. Now, I did see that there's a fort out here with basically a full stack in it, with no general.
Your will, mon roi.
This is just eating up cash, so we need to get them to the front lines.
By your will, seigneur.
We shall an honor.
That fort is it just didn't need to be there. Okay, gotta be careful. These guys might try and attack Azak. We don't want that to happen. But at the same time, we don't really have much to defend it with. So we need to make sure Timatarakan can fight back against these guys. I mean, they'll probably ask for a peace treaty before too long, as is usually the case with anyone who decides to fight us. How long has he been standing there?
Speak to our representative.
He must have been there for a very long time, because he can't sail here. And you'd have to go... Fucking hell, how the hell did he get here?
Talking to me?
Well, whatever. Get free upkeep on them anyway. Good, that'll grow. What about here? It might, because I mean it's growing by a considerable amount. It might get there. It only needs another 3,000. Alright, so then, have I already... No, I haven't built in my settlements yet. Noisy bird outside, but just ignore it. That's just Australia. Just birds and animals everywhere, and they're fucking noisy and deadly. Some of them. But we in Australia, we've learned how to kill and eat them, which is the way to go. Okay, this one here has got this. Get rid of it. Funny thing is, we could probably build them in citadels and it'll be fine. Because we don't need to grow the population any further. Okay, Belgrade looks good. Lots of options here. It's got a long way to go before it'll get to large city though. That also has that building. We need to get rid of that. I recently bought Bari, so yeah, right down the bottom. Okay, Tripoli. Build up the brothels there. Kiev's under siege, can't build anything. But I'm willing to say that they're not going to succeed, so we'll build that. And at Zotomir, let's have a look. The amount of mining income is absolutely negligible. But fuck it. Why not?
Oui, seigneur. Finished for the day.
So we should be able to stop that attack from happening. Should be able to, being the key word there. I don't think I need to raise an army at Minsk. Oh, hang on, it's not Minsk, it's Bryansk. I don't know. And I don't want to ask for a peace treaty. They've only got 3 settlements. I'd rather take them by force now. Give us something to do, because we've got no other wars going on. They'll probably beg for a peace treaty before too long. Let's move on. Actually, let me just check that. Was there something else I was supposed to do? Like, just checking over here. That'll grow. You know, Demagan's not too bad. If we could get a full Chivalrous general in here, they'd be able to get it all the way. Wonder why it's so good. It's got a lot of base farming level, I guess. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. Forgot about him. No big deal. We can get there next turn. I mean, it's still growing, so it's alright. But we can get it to grow faster.
Seigneur,
Good thing we started recruiting. They're not going to have an easy time taking the settlement. And if they do take it, it's not that big a deal. We don't have one of those core buildings there. The Master Thieves Guild or whatever. Great tournament. That stuff's useless, but whatever. The Teutonic Order. So if they're a horde, that means they have no settlements. Iconium's ready to be built up. That's great. And then you can come to Ankara. It's not going to make it. Okay, now looking over to here, they've still maintained the siege and they've built their weapons, so we have to stop them this turn.
Ready and able. Seigneur,
your will.
where shall we strike?
Orders.
Okay, they can only just make it.
Oui,
It has to be these two, and just these two.
mon roi.
The cavalry can't make it.
Your will.
They could.
Mon roi. Where shall we strike? An order?
Orders. The enemy will never see us here.
We shall slaughter them.
Halberd Militia and Senior Rus Militia. That's gonna be hard. And what's this here? Some sort of catapult, I think. He just lost his command point. Oh, we've got mercenaries here I could have hired.
Where shall we strike?
Actually, no. If I hire those mercenaries, then he's not going to be able to move. They've only got that one movement point left. What I'll do is I'll put these guys over here, just for that little bit added support.
We march on our victims, Seigneur.
Okay, the odds are against us, but I'm confident we can win this.
Slaughter them all.
It's the Halberd Militia that I'm most concerned about. We've got to use our artillery to get rid of them.
Milord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us.
Good, no
We must
forest.
act and hold this turn of events.
These guys can be charged into. Them, I'm not too sure about. Now, if we lose this battle, we lose the city, so we need to make sure we win. And it's okay if we sacrifice this unit in doing so, because it's a piece of shit anyway. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is... Actually, I'm going to disband them either way. I'm going to lure these guys over to the catapults. The thing is, once the catapults have run out of ammunition, we can use them as really crappy melee infantry. As long as they stay in nice tight formation, any hits that we get with our artillery will be devastating to them. Okay, they become in range about there, but it'll be pretty inaccurate. We have to make sure that they're not anywhere near it. Okay, here we go. Start shooting. Okay, they've taken an interest in... Okay, hang on. Can't hit them for shit, of course. Now the Senior Rus Militia can probably defeat them with the cavalry. Oh, fuck. Wait until they charge. What are you shooting at? Yeah, shoot at them. They haven't landed a single hit yet. More look like hit my own fucking troops. Right, charge them in the flank whilst they're moving. No. Watch out, watch out. We want to charge them in the flank. Would you fucking hurry up and hit them? I'll just use regular shot, it's more accurate. It's still inaccurate, but less so than flaming shot. Oh shit. Get him out of there, get him out. Damn it, lost someone. Okay, finally got some fucking kills right there. Alright, I need them to get off the artillery. Because I'm confident I can charge into these. And defeat them. Then we just have to worry about them. Don't forget these guys are on their way. But they're spread out now, which is not really the best. Fuck, have they been... Oh, god damn it, bastards. How weak are you? So they've got the upper hand at the moment. We've killed 2%, they've killed 2%. They've killed 2% of our best units. These guys should be faster runners than them. With them running around like this, getting all exhausted, that's good, because we'll be able to break them a lot easier. We don't need to worry about killing them in this one, we just need to win the battle to save Kiev. Alright, I want you to charge into their back. It might not work, but we'll see. We did a little bit of damage, nothing to be that proud of. Actually, no, that was better than I thought. So they're really wanting to charge into my general. That's fine. They'll never catch us. Just need to make sure whatever way they're facing. Oh crap! They turned around. Come on, come in the back here. Horse sandwich the motherfuckers. Yeah, horse sandwich motherfucker, sort of. Good, they're wavering. Alright, good, they're gone. Capture all them. We'll have to release them, of course, but that's okay. Just get them out of the fight.
The enemy force remains.
Okay. You go back to your catapults. Okay, these guys start shooting. Don't worry about using flaming shot, just shoot them. These guys are going to be harder to kill with the cavalry, I think. We've got a few kills. Okay, I'm going to go for a charge right in their flank. See how they like that. Careful of those ballista.
Battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Oh fuck, is that my general right there? No.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on, shoot him. Hang on, I should be using the other general, the other cavalry. Good, right into their flank again. Shot my own unit, but that's okay. They're getting ready to break. Okay, you guys can stop now. We've got this. There's not enough of them now to defeat the cavalry.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage.
Once again, the cavalry, of course, do all the real work. The artillery was just a tiny amount of damage. More of a distraction than anything else. But we saved the city.
Très bien. Yes. C'était is your will.
And we get the opportunity now to produce some very good units. That's a bit overkill. 5 trebuchets.
Orders.
I don't need them. Get rid of them and add Zitomir. I don't care about them. But then again, they're right on the frontier. We need troops. You get those soldiers.
Combining your forces, Seigneur. Oui, Seigneur. Oui, mon roi. Of course, Seigneur. Mon roi. Oui, mon roi. Oui.
Okay, team up and start moving north.
Oui. Merging armies.
Okay, there's lots of mercenaries here as well, so we'll grab them. And disband that. Don't need that anymore. Good. Yeah, we definitely saved the city. Now it's just a matter of getting to these other ones. Now, Pskov over here... Oh, crap. Not really the best of situations here. With 2 armies. We'll have to send the infantry over here to fight. So this army here, even though it's not the best of forces, I was hoping to wait for the general, but there's no time. It's do or die over there. That's not going to... Well, then again, we could just stand right outside the city and they'll come in as reinforcements.
Combining your forces, Seigneur. Your will, mon roi.
Leaving that soldier behind there. That's the only archers I've got. Just garbage. Oh wait, there's some archers.
Combining your forces, Seigneur. Seigneur. Orders. Oui. Merging armies.
I don't know if they'd be able to attack.
To battle.
They are.
For your honor, mon roi.
Okay, it says it's evenly matched, basically. But if they were to fight us in the city and we were able to use these guys to help here,
We will not rest until you
we've got a good
elect
chance of
one
victory.
way or another.
I just need to wait until my other troops arrive. I might get a few more over here. They might be able to help.
By your will, Seigneur.
I mean, they're not the best. Even if they only kill a handful of men, it's better than nothing. I mean, I've got the money for it, so who cares if they all get killed. Alright, let's build. Gaza, or I've already... No, I haven't built yet. Good, Thessalonica's been built. As in the large city. Go with that, so that'll help another settlement as well, because they import their goods and still make money off that. That's what's so good about the trade income. You tax at both ends. Tax for exporting and tax for importing as well. So even if a region has no goods, just getting imports can make you a bit of extra money. And thus also help with the population growth. I liked in Rome Total War where if the region had grain, it would give, you know, a bonus to population growth, but it would also give that bonus to the regions beside it that it was trading with. I can't remember if it was stackable. So if you had 2 regions that were interchanging trade of grain with each other, they could both get the bonus, as in on top of each other. You're old. But you should
Seigneur,
come back over here. It needs a defender.
ready and able.
Ah, it doesn't matter. It'll take them... They would not be able to get through there. They have to destroy that first.
Come closer.
And they've probably just lost any chance that they had of getting into Matarakan. Where did I send the general that was here, or did he die? No, he didn't die. He's up here.
Oui, mon roi.
Could use another watchtower right there.
Setting camp here, Seigneur. Mon roi.
Can we get a general? No.
Orders.
Wait, I've got a general close-ish by, don't I? Where is he?
Orders?
Yeah, I'd rather send him over here.
Oui. Our men will camp here, Seigneur.
Okay, I can get a general there. Okay, I think I've got so much money here that I want to buy another settlement. But from whom?
Hail to you, most noble.
From Sicily? How's their finances? You want to buy settlements from people that are essentially poor. So let's have a look here. Sicily, their financial ranking is they're poor, so we need to go and give them a bit of a helping hand with money. At the cost of course, one of their cities. I'm thinking Sicily looks good. Then again, we could take that. That's cheap. But we could also wait for them to build it up a bit more. That large city has a chance of actually having a Master Thieves Guild.
Is there something I can do for you?
Alright, so I demand that you give the region of Syracuse and, what's it called? Palermo. And I will pay you 200,000 for it. Ah, damn. I'll pay you 300,000. Still very demanding. They don't want to give up one of these settlements. Well, let's try with Palermo. Syracuse. Okay, well they don't need to pay that much for it. So we'll try with 100,000. It's considered generous. I'm not really looking to be too generous right now, so let's instead go for 80,000. They really don't want to sell Palermo. And we'll throw in map information. Seems like they've accepted. That money should keep them going for a little while longer.
This seems reasonable. Yes, we accept.
Now let's see if we can actually get a bit more settlements off them. But obviously not that same one. What could I get? Maybe a Joshua? In exchange for, say, I don't know. Let's try with 100,000. No, they don't want to give away castles. So we'll have to ask for cities. I think Palma is a city. So once again, let's go for 100,000. No, that's too expensive. Apparently it's valuable to them. Well, let's try upping the ante. Let's see 150,000. I'm not going any higher than that, but let's just see. No, I'm not going any higher than that. Alright, so let's see if there's something else we can get off them. It might also be because they're considered modest now. What about Pisa? 100,000 for Pisa. Considered balanced. Alright.
Of course.
Alright.
We accept.
Now they're well off.
Open arms. Goodbye.
And I got
It has
Pisa.
been a
Let's see what we get out of Pisa. Just a Thieves Guild, not a Master Thieves Guild. Still, it's got law, so that's better than nothing. And it's a decent settlement. It'll make its money back for me in a reasonable amount of time. Need to lower the taxes here, of course. It wasn't even close to becoming a huge city. So what do we gain out of this? Just a Merchant's Guild, not even a Master Merchant's Guild. So that's annoying. Now all of these settlements that we're taking from them will probably ignite a war between us at some point. Now I don't think that they're still excommunicated. Let me check. No, they are still excommunicated, but it's been a while since the Crusade, and this guy is probably going to die soon. So of course we want to invest in these territories to make them more valuable so they can make more money so we can buy more settlements. Alright, good. Let's move on to the next turn. Actually, how long has this video been going for? It's been going for a while. I might take a break. So anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 73, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.